Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. Now then, this level has been incredibly long, but finally we're gonna put it to rest. The plan of attack is a simple one. We're going to soften up Bernhardt with a sexy beam from Hein. Lovely stuff. Then we're going to run all of the commanders in. And pray we can kill him. If we can't, then Liana's going to toss in a heal spell. How could we make this plan slightly better? Well, I think the bandits are probably better than Leicester when it comes to damage, so maybe come on, air in. Maybe leave Leicester out of this altogether, that might be slightly better. Or we could summon up something like a white dragon, if we just sat there regaining MP turn after turn after turn. You notice that Cherie does impressively good damage against Bernhardt. She does have a 44 attack after all, compared to Erwin's 41, which isn't really a big deal, but Erwin does 0 and she did about 4. Yes, I had to add that up quickly, I think I got that right. Look at me go. Now the bandits will all die horrifically, but he doesn't get enough attacks to kill them all. There's a 3 that remain, can prod at him for 1 point of damage. Good work. Bandits are topping off at 45 attack at the moment, which is more even than Cherie, which is completely stupid. It's alright. Can't get it done this turn. Leicester's going to just stand there for no apparent reason. Just observe. That's his style. He's going to be a bit low on the old MP. He won't be able to sexy beam turn after turn. A man needs a break every now and again after all. So we'll have to end it there. I think he's going to have to start using Blizzard. He should be in range for Blizzard. And Blizzard's a nice spell, make no mistake. We could bring Liana's High Elves into range. We could bring Hein's Ballistas into range, but realistically, they're never going to score a single point of damage, so we won't bother with that. Irritating fellow that he is, he's going to cast Heal 2 and put us back to square one. Except this time we don't have a sexy beam. Berza sitting at 10 MP, probably means he's going to heal himself once more, then throw out an earthquake. Got to be careful for that. Shouldn't be too bad. After the blizzards we go, we've got 3 of these fellows. We're going to hit a Spectre just to wind him up. Machine gun icicles once again, fires skyward. Here's a curious attack. Only 1 point of damage. It's a shame, it can't be helped. I suppose Erwin first. Doesn't really matter who goes first, I have Erwin and Cherie, but I do want the bandits to attack last of all. That's more like it, Erwin. Now you're on the board. Do you have no, he cannot heal himself this turn. Well, he can. We can't cast a heal 2 spell, so we can only do the normal treating. Can only regain 3 HP this turn. And we do have a serious chance now to finish him off anyway. I'm actually going to let Leicester come in because I want Leicester to get the experience if he can. I actually want Hein to get the experience if he can, but realistically that's very difficult for Hein, since he's limited to spells that do 1 damage. Leicester, you wasted space. Maybe I should have just gone for it and ended his existence, but I don't know, I think we're okay. Okay, we're running out of heals, so we're not that okay. Next turn I will kill him no matter what, because the turn after that, Bernhardt will have a heal 2 and Berza is going to have a earthquake. So I'm not going to let them get those off, I'm just going to eliminate him next turn at all costs. And that's the wrong button. How on earth have I forgotten that button? Jessica's battle tactics are still somewhat lacking. Casting attack on Liana, not the most sensible move. She is now up to 33 attack, so maybe she could do a point of damage. She's nearly as strong as Leicester, let's be honest. Nope, he's not going to save up for the earthquake after all. He's going to just toss out a meteor. That's okay, we can take that, no worries. It'll hurt, but it just means we have to use our healing spell early on in the turn, rather than at the end, which means we definitely do have to get the job done. Alright, now. Though I suspect Cherie can do it in 1 shot. Cherie is rather impressive. But hey, it's been a long one, and even this video of just killing him and nothing else, seems to be taking quite a long time. I looked at the clock briefly and see that we seem to be about 5 minutes in. And I'm thinking, good grief, how long does it take to kill one man? He is on a throne with 40% defense bonus. Cherie's lost all capabilities of dealing damage. I'm afraid, Lester, I am going to have to swap you out and let the bandits do their job, because I don't trust you. Ah! New plan. Hain can deal 1 point of damage with a spell. At last, Hain's going to get some experience. It's been a long time since Hain last took a good chunk of experience, but he really does need it, because if he gets to his next class, he'll be able to learn much more useful spells than a Blizzard and Fireball, namely Meteor. So that's Bernhardt down. We've scratched his eye and he's chipped a tooth. It's clearly him dead. He exploded into a mass of blood, so yep, he is actually dead. That's wonderful stuff. However, of course, by killing him, we haven't killed Berzer, so what does this mean? It means Berzer is going to run away. Or teleport away, because he's quite fancy. If you had gone the other way and killed Berzer, then Bernhardt would have run away. So you know what that means? It means we have to chase down whichever one you don't kill. In our case, we need to chase down Berzer. We don't know anything about him, but we want to kill him. Nice one, Hain. 2 more MP. Ooh, 2 levels. A lot of experience, of course, from Bernhardt, but there's also the end of scenario experience kicking in there as well. That explains why he got double level up. Cherie has leveled up. That's brilliant. Choices for Cherie. She can become Ranger. It's not bad to make Cherie a Ranger, because the Ranger does a long range attack. It obviously doesn't get counter-attacked. It's the same idea with archers, in that you need a high attack, you don't care about your defense. For that reason, Cherie is a good choice to become an archer, because she has incredibly high attack, terrible defense. However, she does have another class that she can obtain, Sage. And in my opinion, Sage is just too good to pass up. That's why I made Aaron the Ranger. If you adamantly want one Ranger at all costs, then maybe Cherie should be your Ranger, but no, I just find Sage is far too useful. Quick look at what you get as Sage. You get Ballistas. Okay, they're not great anymore, are they? You get Crusaders, which are handy against monsters. More importantly, you get Earthquake. The other spells don't really matter. Again, is a nice spell. Again, lets a person act twice per turn. So you have a turn and then you have another turn. That's wonderful stuff there. Earthquake, handy spell obviously, great for bringing down walls and tactically manoeuvring, shortcutting through levels and things. Most importantly, however, Sage has a brilliant attack animation. So that's a great reason to go Sage alone. And I've already mentioned before that people have hidden 5th level classes. Sage does go on to a 5th level class, a hidden class, and that's the one I really want for Cherie. It's so good that I want it. If Cherie went Ranger, she can become the advanced form of a Ranger, which is also a hidden class, because Cherie has more than one final class she can obtain. Same as Airman. That's enough explaining the mechanics, I do believe. Let's focus on the story. The Cursed Land. Could have been the Cursed Land, but Cursed makes it sound a lot more evil. Okay, so it seems that Berzer has run off with the Sword of Darkness, and he, now that Bernhardt is dead, is going to carry on this demonic plan. He's going to resurrect the dark powers that lie within the sword in Velzeria. That's a terrible name. So yes, Berzer, an evil-looking chap. He wants to resurrect all of this dark power. Bernhardt was going to do the same thing, make no mistake. He was going to use it to bolster up his empire. This terrible, tragic war of which he talks about is the whole first game, War Song. do believe it is anyway. That might actually be before even that. If anybody knows for certain the lore of the series, then feel free to drop a comment, let everyone know. Nonetheless, all we need to know is that it's very bad, and we should be trying to stop it. Liana now revealing the fact that she has incredible arcane knowledge that she's been keeping quiet about all game long. You will abandon us because you're terrified, understood. Thank you for that, Jessica. Stock is standard for Jessica. Turn up to a fight, late, do nothing, all fight long, then leave, and then repeat. But hey, we have a plan. We need to go to Velzeria, where Berza is going. Apparently he just teleported there in an instant, and Jessica, the only person with the teleport spell, is going to abandon us. There we go, off she goes. She's not going to help one bit. So thanks for that. But we need to get to this land, which is apparently over the water somewhere, so first of all we have to go and get a boat. It's a rather tacked on level, but it's a way to drag the game out, I suppose. We have to go to the docks, get ourselves a boat, go to Valeria, and stop Berza from summoning the ancient evil that is within Alhazard. Don't know why Liana's pacing towards the screen, but she is. More importantly, we get to look at our P. Now then, anyone gaining any P? Nope, nope, no, absolutely none. Doesn't help that just about every unit died. Most of the commanders as well. However, lots of money coming our way for massacring all of those people. We are rather loaded now. We don't really have any money worries for a while. I'm sure there are some better weapons and whatnot coming up in these shops. Very expensive. But we're set as far as purchasing units go. And we shall do a quick save of the game down there, so it all very neatly. 12, 13, 14. Wonderful stuff. We shall strut merrily across the world. There we go. Wonderful stuff. When looking at that town on the right, I don't know what that one's all about. But we're going to go and grab ourselves a boat. Curiously, Liana's not in our party. If you look at the bottom of the screen right now, no Liana. We're going to have a battle at the harbour. Well, of course we are. The Prince of Darkness. That's a terrifying name, obviously. Okay, he wants to call forth Chaos, the Dark God. That's the power sealed within Alhazard. Even though the game never explains that, there you go. That's the Chaos they keep referring to. And it's being attacked by monsters. That's a bit of rotten luck. But what can you do? We just need to kill... I suppose those are the two head monsters. We'll just take ourselves a brief look. Yes, it's just a pretty stock standard. Some monsters attacking the harbour for no apparent reason. Succubus, Minotaur. Is that it? No, here we go. Kraken. Terrifying stuff. And a Vampire Lord. Wonderful stuff. So, finally, it looks like Crusaders are going to get to being brought to the field and actually do something wonderful. Hopefully you'll join me for the next video, where we're going to kick this mission off and start to take down these monsters which are tacked on just to drag their game out. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.